Trading forex, would never need no record deal. Making my own investment, market printing me money. Peace, guys. Welcome back to ZENSFXHUB, where fundamentals are simplified. And before I get into the market breakdown video, I'm showing you guys what fundamentals I'm looking at for this week. So on Tuesday, we got PMI for the euro, and then for Canada, we got monetary policy, interest rates, and PMI. If you don't know what monetary policy is, head over to my playlist where my fundamental videos are and look up surveys that will explain what monetary policy is. Thursday, we got GDP unemployment claims for the US dollar. And then Friday, we got UOM, which stands for University of Michigan, for the US as well. And if you don't know what that is, head over to my playlist, click on surveys, and they explain that for you, okay? Let's get into the charts, ya dig. Euro, not trading the shit. I've been on the same type of time with Euro for the last 2 weeks. For the whole year, pretty much. Not trading the euro at all. Unless we get a clean break above 110, 105, I'm not trading it. And as you guys will see, I don't really delete things off my charts unless we're trending. So my charts will typically look the same. I am a swinger, so I have no reason to constantly be changing your levels and shit like that. You feel what I'm trying to say? So staying away from the euro as of right now just looks real ugly. Now, looking at USDJPY, still bullish. Like I said, any, movement to the downside for UJ is just, in my opinion, just a correction before we continue to the upside. Now, just looking at it from the monthly time frame, I could see, it coming down a little bit more and then continue and head back up, right? And if I go ahead and throw a fib on it, pretty sure the fib would line up to what I'm saying. So yeah, we got the 31, and like the fib literally lines up with the 50% level, like OD. So I could see, it coming down, even coming down a little bit below my level and then continue to the upside. But being that I'm a swinger, my stop loss will be wide. So my stop loss will probably be somewhere around here if I were to get in for a buy for UJ, right? And then if we go ahead and look at it from a weekly time frame, the weekly actually closed, in my opinion, beautiful, because we got the break below 157, right? 996, and the fact that the market, like this candle, the way the weekly closed, the market came down, right? But the bears weren't strong enough to close it below. It actually closed up here. So this honestly could be, it honestly can go up from here, and then and not even make it down to this level. But again, I'm gonna be on the sidelines when it comes to this, but I'm super bullish on UJ. Like I said, like until the yen starts to give us a different story and outlook on their economy and how they're gonna grow it and push up the not push up, but just increase the value of the yen, I'm still going to be bullish on all my yen pairs. So two things I'm looking at in case that went over your head. I could look to buy at this level, or I can just wait for the market to come back to this level and buy from here. So these are what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a buy either at this level or a buy at 151, 400, okay? So that's what I'm looking for with UJ. Okay. Now with silver, right? I took some L's on silver last week as well as gold. I did. I thought that we was going to continue to the upside, but we didn't. As you can clearly see, we got some bullish momentum. And just the way the weekly closed, we closed with this strong bearish candle. But in my opinion, right, if we don't break below this level right here, so if we don't get a break below this level right here, still bullish on silver. And just knowing things that's going on within the U.S. economy, like us potentially getting a rate cut in September, the uncertainties that's going on around the world, you know what I'm saying, with the presidential elections, a lot of things just it's just showing bullish momentum for silver and gold. Like nothing is showing me and telling me this year that these commodities will go lower. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, all year we just been pushing high. So this could just potentially be a retest before the continuation back to the upside. Now, if we do get a break below here, like a strong break and a strong close below, then I could possibly see silver coming back down to $25. But in my opinion, I don't see silver going back down unless Trump makes like a statement that says some crazy shit. Like unless he says some crazy shit that you know, it's gonna, you know, increase the value of the US dollar, I don't see silver going back to $25. Like something major crazy have to happen for me to see that. Other than that, I don't see it. And then we just had a power outage too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of things that's going on right now that I just feel like people who want to, you know, protect their capitals, and I'm talking about foreign investors, I feel like they're going to, you know, put their money into things that they know is a safe haven. And the US dollar is considered a safe haven. But like I said, the US is potentially about to do a rate cut, the first rate cut of the year in September. So that's not really looking too sexy for foreign investors, you know what I'm saying? But things like gold and silver. And if they do a rate cut, that's going to decrease the value of the dollar. So we'll definitely see gold and silver shoot up. Okay, so going based off that, right? Going based off that, like I said, I have a pending order above this level right here. So if the market comes back up, I will enter this trade and I'll be taking this trade higher. Again, I did take some L's on this, but the L's were super small. But I could definitely see myself maybe even pulling right here. Not too sure. I'm going to stay on the sidelines just to see, because the markets could, you know, just be reacting with what happened last week with the whole Trump thing and stuff like that. So, again, this is all new. Like I never, you know, I never traded when like during a presidential election year. You feel me? So this is all new to me. So I'm still, you know, learning how the market is reacting to certain things. And, you know, it's nothing that I can't handle. Now, when it comes to like CPI, interest rates, unemployment claims, all that stuff, that's different because I have experience with things like that. But a president almost getting killed, come on. A power outage, you know, in the U.S., come on. You feel what I'm trying to say? So on the sidelines right now, but definitely still bullish on silver. And same goes for gold. Gold broke a new high. So literally, gold broke a new high. There's nothing about this chart. There's nothing that's been happening with gold that's telling me that it wants to go down. Even though we had a bearish close, a strong bearish close up, there's nothing that's telling me about this chart that is going to continue to go down. There's nothing that's telling me that gold is going to drop back down to $2,300. Nothing. There's nothing within the economy that's going on in the world fundamentally that's telling me that gold is going to drop. This could just simply be a correction before the continuation to the upside and where we make new highs. So buys around this level looks very appealing to me. Not going to lie. Buys around this levels for sure. I could definitely see, you know, we going up. And then again, like I said in my last video, when I did, what was it? I forgot what video was that. Was that my risk management video? It was something. When I got in for a gold trade, I took my take profit level off because I felt like gold was gonna make new highs, and that's exactly what it did, right? So not sure where to put my take profit because we could end the year with gold reaching to $2,500. We could end the year with gold reaching to $2,600 an ounce. So we don't know. But all I know is that buys on gold, buys on silvers is beautiful. You feel me? So I'm gonna wait for market to open up. But this right here just looks really, 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 really sexy. Like really sexy. I could definitely see this play happening for sure. For sure. If it goes lower, then it goes lower. At the end of the day, I'm on the sideline. I'm not in the trade. I'm not trying to hurry up and get into a trade. I want to listen to what the market is telling me. I want gold to tell me, yo, this is what it wants to do by paying attention to the candlestick patterns, okay? Because the candlestick patterns will tell you everything, right? The moment you go on a lower time frame and you see things like higher lows, like even with this right here, right? We got the push to the upside, came down, made a higher low, another push, another higher low, and then it broke all the way. When you have stuff like that, it would tell you what it wants to do. So the moment the market starts to show me little higher lows and higher highs. Oh yeah, we going up to the upside. So definitely pay attention to the candlestick patterns, but I do feel like this will be a great buying area. I did try to buy up here, and obviously my stop loss got hit. So we made like a major correction to the downside, but again, losses is part of the game. On my EJ and my CJ pair, I do have a pending order. So I do have a pending order set right here. So if the market goes above this level, I would enter the trade. But this looks so sexy. Like so sexy to me. Right? Even though, right, on the monthly time frame, and again, it's gonna be the same thing, guys, every single week. You'll see similar movements because it's just I'm a swinger, so I look at major levels. Even though we do have a long way to go to reach this monthly target, if we were to retest this level, honestly, just looking at it based off the weekly, though, I feel like we might not even come down to this monthly target. I just got it there just in case it wants to. Like, definitely if the market decides to start, making lower highs and lower lows, then I would definitely see it coming back down to the monthly target and then continuing to the upside. But just based off what we're seeing right here, just looking at this weekly time frame, like it's just beautiful up. You know what I'm saying? It's just beautiful. Like this, oh my goodness. That's why I set a pending order, because I just want to make sure that we aren't going back to retest monthly lows. You know what I'm saying? We're not going back to retest. I just want to make sure we're not going back to retest monthly highs, okay? And just looking at like how this looks, right? We did get a close. We did come down, but we closed above this level right here. This level was important to me because we broke structure. We broke highs at this level right here. So potentially we could see, if we go on the smaller time frame, we could see exactly what we're seeing right now, right? We got, push to the upside, came down a little bit, push to the upside, came down a little bit, push to the upside, came down a little bit, and then a push to the upside, and then go ahead and enter this trade for me. So I am bullish on EJ as well as CJ. CJ, it looks similar. As you can see, again, if I go on a weekly time frame, one thing about CJ that's different than EJ is that we are almost near the monthly low. We are almost there, to be honest. Like, we're not far away of hitting that monthly low. And if you go ahead and if I show you how UJ looks, right? Go back to UJ. It looks similar to CJ. Really similar. So I could definitely see those two pairs potentially coming back down to their monthly lows before the continuation. If it does, I won't be upset. It's just more of a sniper entry that I could get in for real. But I did set a pending order as well on CJ, because again, like I cannot say this enough. I am bearish on yen's future. I'm bearish. So being that the yen's future is not as strong as the Canadian dollar, it's not as strong as the euro, it's not as strong as the US dollar, it doesn't have to come back down to retest monthly highs. It can just go ahead and just push. It can do like a small little retest and push to the upside. So that's why I set pending orders on my EJ, my CJ pair, because again, I have two countries that's going against each other, and one of them is bearish as hell. Even though we could potentially get a rate cut for Canada, that rate cut could just be sending us to the monthly low, to this monthly level where I can go ahead and buy again. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, and I know I have to do a video on this of how to implement fundamentals and what you're trading, like how I showed y'all my CPI video when I bought gold. But the fact that we are getting a rate cut in Canada, that can be the reason why the Canadian dollar could be short-term bearish, and that would go ahead and really, that will go ahead and stamp the fact that, okay, we can reach this monthly target because we're getting that rate cut, and rate cuts aren't sexy to foreign investors again, right? So that will make the Canadian dollar weaken. So that right there could be enough information. And on top of that, we got monetary policy coming out this week. So that right there can really tell us that, oh yeah, we're gonna push down short term to the downside, but then overall we're going to push back up to the upside and potentially make new highs. You know what I'm saying? So That's all I got for you guys. Oh yeah, another thing too that I haven't been doing. I haven't been showing the DXY. I don't know why, but the DXY, in my opinion, as of right now, it's bearish. You know what I'm saying? Like, just looking at it from this monthly time frame, like we are in this consolidation range a little bit. But if you see, right, if I go on the weekly time frame, if you see how it looks on a weekly, I gotta stop doing that. If you see how it looks on a weekly, we do kind of have this information right here, right? So if we go ahead and close below this level, you know, we get back to 102. That's good for silver. That's good for gold. And I know UJ, I do trade UJ, but again, like we have any temporary bearish any temporary bearish momentum that the DXY has, in my opinion, could be helping UJ get down to this monthly that monthly low that I showed you guys earlier. But for as of right now, to me, in my opinion, the DXY is looking bearish. Could it go ahead and buy from up here? Yes, it can, but I have a feeling that it's going to continue to push down a little bit lower, which is, again, like I said, great for my my gold and silver pairs. And if I look at the yen's future, we did get some bullish momentum to the upside, but just looking like how this weekly candle closed, we did come up to this level, and then we respected it. Like we came back up to this lower high, literally. If we would have got to close above this lower high that we have right here, then okay, I could definitely see maybe the yen, you know, pushing up to the upside a little bit more. But the fact that we just wait around this level, we could definitely continue to see, you know, it come down lower. So that would be great for my my UJ trade, my EJ, and my EJ trades on my yen pairs. Trust this video will help you. If you have any questions, reach out to me via DM, like how some of you guys been doing. Comment below the videos what more things that you want. I do have a list of things that I do have to do, so bear with me. I'm only one person, but I do plan on attacking a lot of these videos. I literally, like, if I show y'all, I don't know if y'all see, but right here I have a list of things that people want me to go over, and then I also have some things written down in my notes from DMs that I've been getting from people of things that they want. So bear with me, guys. I promise you it's coming. And yeah, trust you guys have a great trading week. Make sure you're risking properly. Don't fucking blow no accounts this week. I'm gonna kick your ass. But peace out.